Well, if you are starting a small business or you want to grow your existing business, Comcast can provide the tools you need to succeed and to save you money. And Comcast offers several options for small to medium-sized businesses. And joining us with all the details about the plans that are available is Area Vice President Chris Dunkeson. Hi, Chris.
Good morning.
Happy New Year.
Well, Happy New Year. Thank you for having me on.
We love when you're here. And this is really interesting, especially as we get into the new year. We want to talk about the services for small and medium-sized businesses that Comcast offers.
Yeah, we offer a full suite of business services. So if you're a small business who's trying to look bigger, whatever you're trying to do, if it's telephone service, high-speed internet service, if you want to put television in the lobby for your customers or for your break room for your employees, we can help with all that.
And that's so important. I mean, you really can't get any business started without the technology that's involved.
Exactly.
I mean, you just can't.
We rely on the internet today in a big way.
No doubt about it. And one of the challenges we know of running a small business is having to sometimes provide your own tech support. I mean, that's a big deal. So can Comcast actually help with that?
We can.
You can.
We have Comcast Xfinity signature support.
Okay.
And what that does is it allows you to have signature support folks on call all the time, 24/7, either on site or live remote. That'll help you with technical issues, whether it's servers, printers, whatever. We can help you get it set up, keep it running, help you keep your business moving.
That is so appreciated. Let me just tell you, as somebody, because I upload a lot of the segments every day from our show, and I know how important that support is, and to have somebody to rely on to help you when that's not your expertise.
Yeah,
technology
is only good if it works.
Exactly, and there's actually a website that is, every website for every business is really what is the most standard thing right now for business. Obviously, like you said, without our internet, what are we going to do? Without our websites, how can we advertise? So can Comcast actually help any small business to look big with professional website hosting and also with static IP addresses?
We absolutely can. We offer a service called Site Builder that'll help you set up a website that will look professional. It'll look, you may be operating out of your garage, but your customers in Florida don't need to know that.
Exactly.
So if you set it up right, whether you're using it to get referrals from customers or to actually take payments and do e-commerce, we can help you get it set up and run your business.
And it's not that you're fooling anybody, it's just that you're showing that you really work at a certain level of professionalism, and even if you don't have the big business backup behind you, you can still look as professional.
Exactly, and that you're serious about your business.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about email, because obviously we need some collaboration tools also for us to help run a business more efficiently. It's such a big deal.
Yeah, and we offer all of the above, because one of the things you want to be able to do is sync up your smartphone to where you can run your business when you're not sitting at your desk.
Which most of us aren't always sitting at our desk.
Exactly. And then when you are, you don't want to have an inbox full of spam that you have to sort through, and this will help you manage your employees more effectively. You can share calendars remotely, so because a lot of our small businesses, these may be folks working out of their homes.
Absolutely.
And this way you can actually run a business, keep it going, and keep it efficient.
Well, I want to talk about this because you and I have talked so often about security and privacy and safety. So what about security when it comes to all of this in a business?
Part of our packages is the Norton Security Suite for Business.
Okay, good.
So it'll help maintain security, integrity, as well as your logins and passwords are safe. It'll help block phishing websites. Some of the stuff we've talked about in the past. There's a lot of bad stuff on the internet. This will help sweep all that out of you. You don't have to worry about it.
See, that's so important. And I think people who are novices to having their own websites aren't aware of how important that really is.
Yeah.
And also bundling, that's a big thing. Do you guys do a lot with bundling?
We do. Just like at your home, you think of us as getting a better deal when you bundle services.
Exactly.
We can do the same thing in the business world, whether you're looking for 2 products or 3.
Good.
We can help you out.
So if somebody was, maybe more on a limited budget or they're just getting started, what are the first few things that you would say they should definitely make sure they have?
Well, you have to have high-speed internet service, and you have to have a web presence.
Okay.
And then obviously you need a phone number for folks to call if they can't order on the web. So at a bare minimum, you need to start out with internet service and telephone service that's combined and integrated to where your customers can get one destination to make sure they can get what they want.
And see, being able to just go to one place, I think it makes it easier, not just for you and your own business and the people you work with, but for all of your customers and clients.
Yeah, absolutely. This is, we talk about making a small business look big and maintaining a professional presence.
Yes.
This is the way to do it.
Absolutely. So if somebody wants to get started, what do they need to do?
You can give us a call or come by any of the service centers across the state. Call us at 888-COMCAST, and we'll be happy to take care of you.
So simple, and of course you can always stop in too. I don't know that you'll get lucky enough to meet Chris personally, but you never know.
Well, it depends on whether I'm working the front counter that day.
Chris, thank you so much, and hopefully we can get some small businesses going and doing really well this new coming year. I think it's going to be a good one.
2013 should be good for small business.
Let's make it happen. Thank you so much for being here.